Hello, my name is Sophia, and I wanted to talk to you about what the Akashic Records are, why I do Akashic Records reading. And the first thing is, it's the first time I heard Akashic Records, I thought that sounds weird. Is that like a regression kind of thing? And I just like felt like, I don't know, it didn't call me at all. But then I kept listening, hearing, and I was like, I kind of just went along with it. And that's kind of what happens. You get called to the Akashic Records in a way. And what the records are, and the way I like to define them, is energetic vibration of something. So you have an energetic vibration, your soul, but your soul, your whole self. You have an energetic vibration. Um, your pets have energetic vibrations. Everything has energetic vibrations, your home. And in the Akashic records, everybody has their own, like, imagine if it's, a lot of people say it's like a library. So this is the way, like the metaphor, right? It's like a library and it has all the books of everybody who's ever lived. And in a reading, I access your Akashic records. In my Akashic records course, you access your Akashic records. I guide you into that. And it's kind of like a book of your life, a book of your soul. So you grab that and it has information of past lives, your present life, everything, your present life, everything that's happened, and possible futures. Um, it's not the best tool for future projection, but it is more of like, okay, let's work, let's heal on this. There's just so many opportunities, and it's truly a wonderful experience to be able to access these records. Now, how we do that is through meditation, but I I want to say it's not the typical meditation. It's a guided meditation in which you visit this place. So you get to meet your guides, you get to connect with them. So in an Akashic Records reading, I have my channel passcode, which is the way that they told me that I can access my records and the records of other people. And that has worked for me for the last 4 years. And it's been amazing. I love my passcode. And through that, like by saying those words, I'm setting an intention to access this frequency, the frequency of your soul. So we try to look at your soul for the highest good of who you are today. And that's what I love about the records. We really set the intention that everything that you receive is for your highest good and highest guidance. And it's just incredible what you can learn, what you can see, what you can feel in the Akashic records. You don't know all the people I've guided into the Akashic records and the kind of peace that they've been able to get, or the kind of experiences and knowledge. It's just vast. So again, I want to focus on what are the Akashic records. So some people call it like another dimension. And for me, it's just another state of mind. It's almost like I go somewhere. And you will read some places, they say that this is located in the stars or whatever. And I do think in a way they are at a place, but when you are working with energy, there's really no place, there's no time, there's no space. We are all one, we are all connected. And Akasha means the energy of like everything, the essential energy, basically. So Akashic records are the records of all that is. And it's a truly beautiful experience to have somebody access your records and connect with this other worldly realm. And whatever you believe in, the Akashic records do have. So it doesn't matter if you're from a different religion or a specific religion, if your religion kind of lets you believe in this and past lives. Because sometimes if you don't believe in it, it can block you. And I only take people who truly want, because I have such a long wait list. I just only read people who truly want to connect to their Akashic records. Or sometimes they're just desperate enough to try anything. Raise your hand if that was you. That was me a long time ago. And when I found the records, I was already on this path. But it truly felt like, wow, like this energy is next level. I used to do intuitive healing, Reiki, all the things. And the Akashic records for me were like a whole other level of energy, a whole other level of healing. I'm still like using it to heal to guide to so many people in this space, and it's just having like this whole other world available for you 24/7. And I can't like not smile whenever I'm saying the path go to access. So I say these words and I start feeling the energy of the person, whatever you're going through, whatever you're feeling. And then I will start getting information like, oh, you're this kind of soul. In your soul, I see this. I see that you're this kind of person, this kind of person, this kind of person. And I usually talk for like, sometimes it's 1 minute, sometimes it's like 5. And I'll be like, does this make sense to you? And the person's like, yes. How did you know? Like, that's exactly me. That's exactly how I am. Sometimes there's like little details that are not accurate, but very, very small. And also sometimes I will read something and they're like, that's exactly how I was, but I really tried to shy away from that. So sometimes in our destiny of sorts, it's you're coming to be this kind of person, but then you work on yourself. Maybe you're like shy, and I'm like, I see that you're a shy soul. And they're like, oh my God, yes, I was so shy at school, but I've been working for the past 2 years and this and that. And I'm like, okay, that makes a lot of sense, because when I see your soul, it's this. And then we work on different things. So in the records, you can ask about past lives, healing past lives. It's a big one. Even though it sounds weird, it affects us so much in this life. You can also heal ancestral patterns. It's another huge one. But you get a lot of information as well. It's not just healing and we're moving energy, and which is really nice, and I love that. But I'm like constantly speaking when I'm in the records. I'm like, okay, this, that. We're going to another past life. I feel this way. We're doing this. And then it's like, okay, what's going on with your work? And then will people tell me like, well, I have this thing, and we will come up together with a plan, business plans. Yesterday, I got a logo for a person, like the whole thing. They wrote it down, and I was like, I want them to give me mine too. And then they went, and you went, like I had time. But anyway, it's just those things that you really don't know what you're gonna get. You can also connect to loved ones through the Akashic records. So being the Akashic records, and I love talking about this, the place where your soul lives, people that are close to your soul will be in the Akashic records, or will connect through the Akashic records. Or sometimes people that need to heal so that you can heal can be there in the Akashic records, but they're really only there if it's, one, for your highest good, and two, if you want to. So when I start a reading, I always tell people, let me know if there's anything you don't want to talk about, or if there's a subject that's off the table, because my first intention is that you are comfortable. Because I've been to readers that have told me things that still like scare me in the back of my mind. That never happened, but you have to be very careful to see who reads you. And with my prayer, with intention, and then also I'm like, yes, I mean, I'm going to tell you things that might stay in your mind. Of course, that's where you're coming to me. But at the same time, I want you to know that if there's anything that you can't really work on and see, I'm there to guide you through that and help you understand it from a bigger perspective. But if there's anything that's just like really that you're like, I don't want to talk about this, then we're like, okay, we're not talking about that. The other day, a friend of mine, she's like, for some reason, convinced one day she's getting a divorce. So she's like, I know what's going to happen. And then she's like, so I don't know if I want to know that. And I'm like, okay, because and then if somebody came to me and said, hey, I don't want to know anything about my partner. I don't want to know anything about my relationship with my partner. I just want to know about work and other things, or like just other things. And then I will mostly, unless there's something really important, I won't receive any information about that subject. This is just an example, a little thing. I don't want to talk too much about what the Akashic records are, as this is supposed to be a short video. But thank you very much. And I hope that made sense. And if you have any questions, just email me at sophia@inshallahacademy.com, or on Instagram, Inshallah Academy. Thank you.